Peeking behind the scenes on how we shot this spring-inspired tablescape using the Life Lapse app, which is available on both iOS and Android devices. Before you get started, be sure to switch your phone's auto lock to never so it doesn't switch off while you're capturing your photos. To start a new project, click the big blue plus sign at the bottom of the screen. Once your scene is ready, be sure to lock your exposure, white balance and focus so that these stay consistent with each of your photos. As you can see, we already have our scene set up, and here you can see where our light is coming in from the top left hand corner, and also our phone is on a C stand. We will link products in the description below. So we're shooting in reverse, so that means that our final scene is already set up and we're removing items, taking a photo after each removal. Shooting in reverse is ideal for spacing. It helps you to see that final shot and to make sure you have enough room for everything. If you were to shoot this front on, you may find that you don't have everything in that final frame. So when you're taking each of your photos, just make sure you're stepping off to the side to make sure you're not in the frame or that you're creating any shadows. We're also using a Bluetooth remote to capture our photos, so making sure that the phone volume is turned up so we can hear each photo being captured. This stop motion idea is great for any kind of theme. For this particular one, we chose spring because of the time of year. You can also use it to show off actual products, so any homewares in a natural setting. How you choose to take the items off the table is up to you. It's just important to make sure that you are capturing your photos between each of the removals. And for this particular one, once we got down to the final tablecloth, the final item, we folded it in towards the center until it was folded together. And then at that point, that's when we took our final photo with it not being in the scene and it just being the table itself. Once you have all your photos, you can open up the in-app editor for any editing that you want to do, either via the timeline or in the grid. You can delete any extra photos you took. Maybe you captured one frame twice or appeared in one of the frames. So that's where you can do that deleting. As I mentioned, this was captured in reverse, so you do need to hit the reverse button. It doesn't have to be straight away. It can be when your editing is all done, but that's just going to show the table being set as opposed to items being taken away. Added a freeze effect to the final frame just to give a pause effect, increase the speed, increase the brightness and saturation, and decrease the warmth just to help give the video a bit more pop. We used the tilt function, which tilting allows us to pinch and zoom so we can get a tighter crop, and you can drag and move around with your finger to recenter your video, but you can only work with whatever real estate you've captured. But this is a great one if you do, like I said, want to get that tighter crop. We also, via the timeline, duplicated each of the frames where the table was being set. So not when the cloth was coming on, but when actual items were appearing on top. Again, that just helps give a bit of pause effect. Instead of doing that, you can always take multiple photos at the time of capturing. And just lastly, we did use the pinch and zoom, the tilt function again, just so that all that was taking up the scene was the table itself. So once everything's ready and you've done all your editing, then you can save your video, and here's a reminder of that final result.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this free tutorial and you want a chance to win $100 to Amazon, which is, by the way, where we buy most of our stop motion gear, please leave us a review in the Apple App Store sharing what you love most about Life Lapse. These reviews help us out a lot. And we select a winner each month to get $100 USD to Amazon. All you have to do is go to the Apple App Store, search Life Lapse, scroll down, and then click Write a Review. Share what you love most about Life Lapse, screenshot it, and then DM it to us on Instagram. This will take you no longer than a minute. You'll be helping us out a ton, and you'll have a chance to win $100. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can be the first to know when we release new stop motion tutorials.